Hey, what's going on, everyone? And welcome. Today I'm gonna see if we can't fix this little cordless, yeah, well, from a cordless tool company, battery operated Bluetooth Ryobi radio. This is mine. I have this one. I knocked off of the counter when I was working on the porch, and it quit working altogether. It doesn't even have, we have absolutely nothing on this. I mean, it's not doing doodly squat. So I went out and just bought another one because I really like these little radios. They're nice, they're compact, they're easy to carry. You can, you just throw this sucker right in your tool bag and away you go, and you have a radio no matter where you're at. I'd take this to the outdoor market a lot, that way I had a radio down there. But, like I said, this one has no power whatsoever. So, these little radios were pretty expensive at the time, but I think they've come down an awful lot since I started using them. All right, let's get this apart and see if we can figure out anything. It didn't fall very far, but evidently far enough to do some damage on something. Two, 4, 5. One missing. There it is. Okay, let's. Careful. Okay, right, there's our radio. I don't think I left. Hopefully I didn't leave a battery in this. A 9-volt. No, this doesn't take 9 volts, this takes 2 AAAs. Okay, for the radio. Okay, let's see now, where does our power come in? I think we're gonna have to pull the board up too, so we can get a look on the other side of it. I don't see any damage right off. Just with a quick inspection. Okay, you're gonna come up off of there. Okay, here's our those 2 little wires. That's for the battery backup. Okay. This is our negative, and that big one there is our positive. So let's get this set on DC. We can battery in. Make sure our connections are good, which we have 19.2. So we have that. Anyway, getting on the board. Alright, now let's... That should be our Wi-Fi there. That should be the little antenna. Or Bluetooth, whatever. Let's take a quick... That's our antenna. Now, is there a fuse on this? It's really can't. Wish I could get the board right up out of there so I could take a peek at the other side of it. See if maybe a component came loose. Remove that little USB hub. Let's see, can we get the screen? That screen assembly come up out of there? Maybe if so, we can just kind of flop this thing right over. Now you got maybe not. Do know if it is going to, we're going to have to get rid of the aerial. Will this come up? It's loose. Ooh, watch. We got our micro switches. It'll be fun to put back in. There we go. Now we can actually take a look at it. I don't see anything really jumping out at me here either. See, here's our power coming in here and here. This will be what probably, yeah, that should be a little voltage regulator down in there. It probably switches it over to probably 9 or 5 volts. Let me inspect a few things here. You know, the way it dropped and then just never turned back on again. So I'm thinking that maybe something come loose, or maybe not. Okay, so no circuitry on the front side, so everything, all the circuitry is going to be here. All the traces and everything will be right on here, so we don't have to worry about flipping the board back and forth trying to figure out, you know, where we can get power, or where the power is going to. Okay, so we come in here, and I can't really tell if it goes up or around, because we got this. Let's on my new one, as soon as you plug in the battery, the clock comes on. So I know this one's not doing anything because there's no clock when I put the battery in. Let's see. This is our ground. Here's our should be our 18 volt. Yep, coming up. 18. Should be 18 volt. Yep, 19.2. Okay, now does this trace come around to here? Yep. To here, here. And then this, there's a wee little, there should be a voltage regulator right here. 17.3. It's a 3-pin wee little flat dude. Yeah, 6.8 on one leg and 17 on the other. That's carrying through, and on our 6 volt should come up here. Yep, down to 3, and that's what should feed this chip. Let's see if we are getting any voltage up to the screen. 1.2. .2, and there's 2.2s across a couple of them. Let's see, most of them are dead. All right. I see some kind of a nasty little area. Right there. Goes through that cap. Okay, I'm gonna do some tracing, and if I figure out anything, I'll bring you back and tell you what I have found. Because this could take a while, and I don't really want to make this video that long. So let me take a look, and I'll see what if I find out anything. All right, I was probing around, you know, checking everything. I had voltage up to my chip here. I had some voltage over here on our display. I took the cover off of it just to do a continuity check on our ribbon cable, and it was all good too. And as I was probing around, you know, looking, making sure I didn't have any shorts on any of our capacitors and all that, I wasn't paying much attention to this area down in here because that's has the batteries backup for the LCD. And just kind of, all right, well, see, we have continuity there, and our ground runs all the way down through here and goes to here, but we don't have anything. And I'm trying to think, well, what's going on? I have it here, it's coming across, and I lifted up this wire a little bit, and lo and behold, the circuit board's cracked. Where's my finger? Oh God, now I gotta try and find you. Where you at? There we are. Lo and behold, I moved that wire out of the way because it's glued down, and the circuit board is cracked all the way across, and all those traces are broken. So I need to get this wire out of the way, and I need to clean up this glue and see how many traces I am going to have to repair. Like I said, it just fell, so I didn't think there was actually a problem with a blown component. But hey, you never know. When something falls, you never know what happens. So I need to get this all cleaned up and see how far up that crack goes. So far it's 1, 2, 3, 4 traces are broke. They're going to have to all be repaired. And we got this, some sort of glue. And glue that wire down, and would have been nice if it was just hot glue. Okay. That one looks okay. Looks like we do. Looks like we have 1, 2, 3, 4 traces to repair. Rest of it looks okay. Alright. I need something a little more substantial, flatter, to see if I can't Alright. I think if I try and just bridge those, and I get them bridged, I think any little bit of vibration and the solder is just gonna crack on it, so I'm gonna use some ends off of components and see, I can bridge them. But I believe that's definitely a bridge there. Come on. I got too much solder on there. Okay, I repaired all the traces. See if it'll focus up. It's not the prettiest, but I do believe it's going to work. We can test across them now. Let's see, this is the ground, which now goes down. And let's see, these are going to be the that's good. And then these two come over to here, goes up to there, and this one's the same. It comes down around and comes down into here, but just on the other side of the repair. You can see it's good. I'm pretty confident that that's going to be everything. care of our problem. Now I'm just going to clean this up. And now we can plug in the battery and see if we did any good. Had to take a break. Went in and had coffee. Got warm. Alright, let's... Aha! Now let's see which one is power. That's clock. There's power. FM. Ooh, and I'm letting the smoke out. Okay. I definitely seen some arcing here. Ooh. Yep. And definitely got some stink. So I'm gonna have to work on my traces again, because I seen some little sparks there, and I seen some, and it was letting the smoke out. So let me see what's going on and see what I got, see what happened. Okay, I had some, my one bridge was off to the side just a little bit. I moved that over and I still had it arcing in there. You could just barely see it in there and smell it. And the problem was is I had some charring in between my traces. And that was causing just a little bit of arcing. You could just see little blue arcing in there. Even after I took the battery and as it drained, as the board was draining, you could still see it arcing in there. So I took my poker and I just cleaned out the in between each one of the traces to get the charring out of there. And now, let's find the... And now she's working. Scan. Presets. Oh, that's volume. FM. Let's see, where's volume? Up. That's clock. That's volume down. There's volume up. And volume down. Okay. Now I'm going to paint that with some pretty pink nail polish. And that'll keep that cleaned up so it doesn't do anything again. And then we'll put it back together after my... Yeah, I got some really nice red here. Ooh, yeah. So we're just gonna kind of coat this. Like so. And I'll let that harden up, and then we'll put her back together. And she'll be all ready. All right, there she is, folks. We got FM. Scan. So she's working. Everything's working on it again. And it was all because I dropped it and broke the board.
Me and you, and you and me. No.
So that's working. God, quit, phone. And let's see. Now if I can get this on Bluetooth. Auxiliary, there's Bluetooth, and there she is playing some funky music of YouTube, and I just lost it. Okay, anyway, you see it works. All it was just burnt traces, or not burnt traces, but a cracked board, and we got her all fixed up.
Yes, for all event is here. Get 20% off your purchase. That's 20% off makeup, skincare, hair care, and fragrance kits.
So I hope you enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed making it for you.
For 20% off your purchase. Ends December 11th.
And if you like the video, hit the like button, and if you're new here, consider subscribing. When I was editing this video, I noticed that you could see my new Ryobi in the background, and I wanted to make sure that you knew, because I know how some people are, that I had the new one sitting there in case I needed to take voltages off of the new one for the old one to fix it. This is the old one.
Tell me what she said.
That's the one we fixed. And there's and that's the new one. So you see they both do work.